Yep. Look out! Yep. We got a trail. Looks a way off. Okay, where are you? Time to go, boy. Yeah. 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 Easy, easy. Yep. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. Now, come on. Out of the damn way. Yeah.
Get away from me now!
Yeah.
¡Fuera! ¡Pinches lobos!
whoa,
¡Están por
easy.
todas partes! ¡Socorro! ¡Help me! ¡Por favor!
Yeah.
¡Ay, mierda! ¡Me quedan balas!
Easy. Hey, back up.
¡Así! ¡Kill the lot of them! Ese era el último. Damn good shooting, señor. Thank God for you, mister. Le debo la vida.
Real good, boy. Hey, move it! Yeah. Yeah. Faster.
Move it! God damn it. Come on now, giddy up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Good Lord!
Wow. You doing okay? Life could be better.
Move!
Morning.
Folks' saddles delivered right to your stable.
Good morning, you hear?
Oh, I know those scars anywhere. Looks like Barati met his match at last, huh? My congratulations.
Well, good news for me. I found $10 just lying in the street. Mike, Land's sakes.
New train they build and take you across the whole country in less than a week. I believe that when I see it.
That seems to be the talk of late.
Good to see you again.
Good morning, sir.
Oh, what do you have for me? All right, let's have a look.
I hope you make good use of that.
Sure. See you again.
Lấy phố cạo mất quậy hả?
Okay, fellas.
Oh my God.
You see this here? You gonna do something, cowboy? Looking for the
cheapest
You
whorehouse?
spend all day on that one, huh?
Hey, you deaf, mister?
Got big mouths, don't you? Bet you wouldn't miss some teeth.
Morning to you.
Hey, watch out!
Good morning, mister.
Hello. Always nice having a new subject.
So, friend, can you take my photograph, please?
Oh yes, the Congo. The setting of all great portraits. There are actually bordellos around here we could go to, if you'd prefer. There it is. Great. Only stupid people if you have been there. You know, if you were really in a bordello, you would be wearing less. Ah, Vesuvius. Mount Vesuvius, for your portrait.
Thank you. Hope it turns out looking somewhat human.
Why not? You are... Yes. Me, something comfortable. It is done. You could purchase something next... Time? Hey there!
Do you need something from me?
Welcome. Please, take a seat. So, what do you need?
What you waiting for?
That's, looks pretty good.
You won't get a part sharper than that. Ah, looking sharper than a tack. Well, I guess we're all done here. Thank you very much, friend.
Hello there.
Hey there, sweetness. Where you at?
Buy my book! Read my book! Do exactly what I say and you'll be rich! Rich, rich, rich! Top hats, the finest canes, expensive cigars, a wife with soft hands, 100 servants, a mansion, a summer house by a northern lake. It's all there for you, all of it, and more, if you're man enough to take it. I'm man enough. I'm man enough to stand here and make a prize doll to myself for you because I care. I care. But let me be clear. I only care about those who care to read. Buy the book. Read the book. Do precisely what I say, and you'll be the man. Building railways, opening factories. You won't be riding the railway, you'll be owning them.
Tom's mom threw him out. She said she'd rather keep the dog.
Senor?
Out of the way!
What else are you playing at?
Welcome, welcome.
Ticket for one, please.
The show will be behind in any of the doors beside the booth.
Welcome, one and all, to the remarkable example of modern entertainment at its finest. Now, most of you young'uns, I'm sure, know about our great national hero and pioneer, Josiah Blackwater. Him that gave the town of Blackwater its nomenclature. You see, only about 100 years ago, weren't nothing here but big old forest, ferocious beasts, surly savages, arid deserts, and unconquered mountains. The West, well, the whole West was untamed. Your mama probably told you bedtime stories about Josiah's many adventures, but I'm gonna tell you a story you ain't likely to have heard about his possum hat. Now, Josiah Blackwater was born in the year of our Lord 1782 in a log cabin just west of Ansburg. He was a special boy. His pa gave him his first rifle when he was 3 years old. Boy, he took to it right away. He exclaimed, "There's a whole mess of critters out there in them woods that aim to eat us, so I'm gonna consume them first." Yes, sir. He really took to killing all manner of things. He was such a keen shot. One morning, he was sorting up some winter turnips for the root cellar when a big old bear and her cubs came in the kitchen hunting for food. It had a mind to eat up all the jams and preserves. Josiah grabbed that bear and wrestled her to the ground and squeezed and squeezed and squeezed. He whooped the tar clean out of that big old critter. Then he tied her up and grabbed them cubs and ground them into sausages while the mama bear watched. That's fine eating. His ma and pa knew right then he was cut out to be the finest wild frontiersman that ever drew breath. But first, they wanted him to get some book learning. After only 3 days of attending school, Josiah beat the living daylights out of the class bully and announced to his daddy that he was tired of ciphering and mathematics on account it's only good for adding up the number of critters or Indians you can kill. So he ran away from home and headed west. Now, these lands were occupied by savages then, and when Josiah Blackwater came scouting through, he recognized it to be a land of splendor, wasted on those that couldn't appreciate it on account of worshiping false idols. He got rid of all them pesky buffalo, and thereby ensured those infernal Injuns didn't have nothing to eat. Of course, that got them mightily riled up, so he had to slaughter all of them, too. Just like his daddy had once done to the Redcoats in 1775. Right about that time, he met an Indian girl he took pity on account of having annihilated her family. She was 12 years old, and so he took her as his wife. She gave him 2 sons before she died of typhus. Now, y'all know that Josiah Blackwater wore a possum for a hat. But most don't know how that came to be. Well, one day, old Josiah was riding a couple of alligators down the Lanahatchee River. Riding, standing up, and shooting eagles right out of the sky when he sees a big old mountain lion about to eat a possum. Josiah grabbed that mountain lion by the tail and wrestled it till it was plumb dead. Well, that possum really took to Josiah. Followed him around like a dog loyal to its master. Yes, they had a lot of adventures together. Now, Josiah never cried a day in his life, but he pert near did on the day that possum passed. For they were mighty fine friends. So he skinned it and made it into a hat. Back in them days, a possum skin was as good as money, but he never parted with that hat, not even for $10. Once he founded the town of Blackwater, he sent word for settlers to come. It was the last stop in the west before San Francisco. He met a girl by the name of Rufina Helsby at a barn dance one night, took her as his wife, and settled down. Built himself a cattle empire and had 14 youngins. But Josiah Blackwater wasn't the home-loving kind, and he grew mighty restless. One day on the courthouse steps, he announced, "You may all go to hell, and I will go to Saint Denis." And so he did. Enjoyed French pursuits of strumpets and walking gloves.
Oh, it seems like you didn't like that.
Keep your distance from me.